Uh, Kaylee Gain, attack suspect won't be tried as an adult. Thank you.
There you go.
Did you guys read this? Read this story?
Yeah, man. I've been
Okay.
I've been heard about this one, but go ahead.
Okay. What's your thoughts on it, man?
So just for everybody, there was this video that came out a few months back with these young ladies after school. There was a fight, and it showed the black girl getting on top of her and brutally cracking that head up against the concrete. And so she was put in juvenile hall, and she was slated to be tried as an adult until I think it was the defense attorney or whatever went around. The
Hmm.
teachers, the students
Hmm.
all said that this little bitch um,
Was a
Tell.
tyrant. She was a tyrant.
this bitch was a tyrant. She
Yeah.
she they said she's always they said she was just suspended the day before
Yeah.
for fucking with somebody. And this black girl, she had been bullying the little girl for a while. But not only that, she was bullying other people. They said the black girl is a model student. Well, initially all the races came out like, oh, how the fuck could she do this? Now on the tape, you do see this motherfucker hitting her first. Oh no, well, all she had to do was hit her back. But then when we start talking about what's going on in other countries, it's like, oh well, they attacked them, we can't dictate how somebody responds. Well,
Wow.
the bashing up against this goddamn concrete was the
Yeah.
30 something thousand people that's dead over there. You cannot dictate how somebody responds, especially when you've been fucking with them. You
Yeah,
know what
fuck
I'm
around and
saying?
find out.
There you
Fuck
go.
Yeah.
around
That's what
and
happened, Miss
find
Kiki.
out.
That's exactly what happened, and she got her comeuppance, and
Hmm.
yeah, old girl was in a coma or whatever, something. She got her head cracked,
Yeah.
literally, and
That shit happened with
the
me at North Junior High. I got
yeah.
kicked out of public school for a year, but that bitch was in a coma and all that shit. She fucked around and found out. I don't know why the fuck she was fucking with me. So I feel that she shouldn't even have went to
you
juvenile.
know, how you see
Yeah.
it on at face value, and you're going to automatically assume that the little sister was the one that was the instigator. Then
Hmm.
the whole thing played out, and it was like, oh,
Yeah.
Kaylee was the aggressor, and
Yeah.
yeah, to the point where they have to
Mm.
say she's not going to be tried as an adult. She shouldn't be tried. Period.
Yeah,
Period.
that
She was
white
defending
privilege.
herself.
That
Yeah, she
white
was
N-
privilege
defending
fucked
herself.
her up. She didn't think she could get fucked up.
Now
Hmm.
you got people on the internet saying that, oh well, she cracked her skull open for being hit. That's not self defense. Her being on the ground. Listen, man. Again, you can't dictate how somebody responds. Now I will say this. Yeah, the
Listen,
bitch is the
fucking
bitch. The
with you.
bitch is the bitch is the wicked witch of the west. But at the same time, she still is a child, and she brought it on herself. However, it's unfortunate because the young girl has to still have that piece of her skull reattached, and she's got to have speech therapy and all kind of shit. Like the young sister gave her some act right, and hopefully she remembers what the fuck can happen from bullying people. But I'm glad to say we here on 3PMD, we happy that the young. Well, I'll speak for myself. We happy that we we're happy that the young lady didn't pass away, man.
That
But
part.
we happy she's still here. Any loss of life was unfortunate, but at the same time, man, people lose their lives over bullying, man, especially these children. We've never seen a time in history like now where children are committing suicide because other people are
Mm-hmm.
fucking with them. This is
Right.
a
Yeah.
soft society, man. We overprotect children. You know what I mean, and then wonder why when we put them out there they can't handle shit when they got to deal with things on their own, man. Before we would have whooped the bitch ass. This is foreign to new people. This was the east side to us.
Like I hate to put race in it, but you know what I mean. When you go to, because I had to go to West Elementary at one point in a time, and when you go to those schools, your parents tell you you have to act a certain way so that you can adapt into where you're at. You know what I'm saying? So I could just imagine what was going on. She's trying to hold back because of the color of her skin. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hold back, but this girl keep pushing, keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And then at a
Hmm.
time, you gotta. That's why I say you gotta be careful who you fuck with because you never know who you're fucking with. You never start shit for one.
When do people start trying to gauge like, oh, there's a time limit on getting whooping somebody's ass?
Right.
Remember, motherfuckers didn't stop beating your ass until they got tired.
Right.
There's
Right.
no time out. We chill. That's enough. No, it ain't enough until I'm out of breath.
Right.
I mean, that's how that goes. Like when they say if you have to put your hands on somebody, you're gonna make sure they're gonna remember you for life.
That way you
Right.
ain't got. That way you ain't got to fight again, right or
Yeah,
wrong.
that part. Like I'm gonna make you an example so everybody know. Like I got them hands and I got
Right.
them feet too.
Right.
So it could go either way. And the fact that they are already putting this young lady in prison, saying that we're not going to charge her as an adult. There should be full across the board. That's just self defense.
There you go.
Yeah.
It
And
was
I
a
think
fight. She lost. She lost badly. That's all it was. It was a fight.
And I think that like with the picture that's up right now, I think on one screen it should be her sitting like she all nice and haha, and then the other screen the black girl all nice. You know what I'm saying? Don't just show two pictures of her getting her ass whooped.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Show
that's
the black girl
you
when
know
she
how
look like she ain't mad. Shit,
even when we win, we lose
that
because
There
part.
she
you go.
won. She won, but she lost still because of stupid shit like that. That's gonna be it. Her sitting there looking innocent, not
From
fucking
what
with
I
folks,
from what I
but
could
the
see, black
sister on
girl,
top of her whooping her ass.
yeah, sister looked like she athletic. I wouldn't have fucked with her anyway. She done.
Well, part of this is the visuals, man.
Yes,
Regardless of what the judge is saying, regardless of the teachers and the students saying that this little bitch was a tyrant, this visual still puts it out there in the court of public opinion like the sister girl is a savage, man. And that's
that
the
part.
name of the game, man. They
That
gonna
part.
sully you with words or they gonna do it with visuals. That's why
Remember,
when Trayvon, oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Remember, Miss Kiki, when your folks told you we need you to act a certain way because they don't
Mm-hmm.
want to end up with that photo, that
That
kind
There
of
part.
you
image.
go.
Image is everything.
There you
So
go.
Yeah,
they
facts,
wanted you to
facts.
carry yourself a certain way
And
in
when you
front of
carry
certain
yourself
demographic.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
when you carry yourself a certain way, you keep hearing your parents say no, no, no,
Uh huh.
and you
hmm
look at the girl like, okay, I ain't gonna fuck
Until
with
she
her, but
until
she
she put her
playing
hands
with
on
me.
you.
There you
But
go.
then
Yeah.
when you put your hands on me, it's full. Listen,
There's
I
no
mean,
I
it's
time
let
out.
I let the little white bitch put her hands on me twice before I went the fuck off. My aunt told me if I don't beat her ass, she coming to whoop my ass in front of everybody else. So I'll be damned if I got my ass whooped in front of the school.
And that's how we always raised. Like you better not come home with an L. You better not
it's
Hmm.
even come on with it. Don't let me find out you got your ass beat.
it's
You
it's
know.
it's it's kind of like the Trayvon Martin thing, man, where all they, okay, this grown man kills his child who was minding his business. For
Yes.
some odd reason, people don't want to look at the fact that this boy was a child. They pulled the pictures of him with gold teeth in his mouth. Him, you know, they said throwing up gang signs and all this shit, and they put that image out there. And so for a certain portion of society, it validated what they was already thinking that, oh, he was worthless, like, so this motherfucker deserved to die because he had a hoodie, and that's like that was one of the few disappointing things, because I like Charleston White, but he has some fucked up views on the Trayvon Martin case. But again, man, that's what that visual was. Miss Kiki, 3 p.m. Kiki made a good point. It should have been a balanced photo, you know what I mean? There should have been some stills of this bitch acting like a diva. But this is what they get, and they know what they're doing,
Yeah.
man.
Didn't they say she was a model student?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, then you couldn't show her grades. You couldn't show
right.
her, and whatever activity she got other than
Show
whooping
her reading.
Kaylee's ass. But again,
This,
like you said, man, this is the spin they put on shit.
yeah, this
This
contradicts
is yeah.
every new
Yeah.
statement. This contradicts the she's a good student. This contradicts, oh, she was the bully. This says that she was the victim and this motherfucker was the perpetrator.
She
So
won and she lost.
yeah,
That's
Again,
that
she
sums it
won
up.
and she lost. That's it. That's how they play it. That's why I wanted to, bring this up and talk about it a little bit because of the spin, how they do it. Even though she was necessarily acquitted of adult charges, she still got to go through the juvenile system
And
for
then
assault and all that other bullshit. And it's like it was a fight between girls. One took a serious L. That's it.
if she comes out, is she gonna be able to go back to that school, or they're gonna punish her for being at that school?
Don't know. Either way, she's damaged goods because of this social media shit.
yeah,
It's never going to be the same for either of them.
no,
It's never going to be the same.
no,
You're going to be that girl who beat her ass, and she's going to be the girl who got her ass beat.
Right.
So
It's probably some. It's
let that
probably
go.
gonna be memes out there with her on there.
Probably,
This is what fuck around finds out looks like.
probably.
Well, hopefully, man. Let me say this, man. Two things, man, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Hopefully, there's no permanent brain damage, which
Hmm.
it didn't sound like it was gonna be. But I mean, if they gotta reattach the skull, you never know. And hopefully, she learned her lesson, man, about fucking with anybody, black, white, otherwise, man.
Anybody,
It don't
anybody.
even
You know what
matter
I'm
the
saying?
color. It's just
It
you gotta
doesn't.
be fucking
Anybody.
with people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
black,
to
white,
carry
otherwise, man.
yourself a certain
When
way,
you fuck
especially in this
around with
day
the
and
right
age.
white school, they coming with the guns.
Yeah,
Dummy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
But yeah,
So,
man, what you
it's
got, man?
unfortunate that her brain, like that is unfortunate that her brain fragments.
Skull fragments.
Oh, well, yeah.
Skull.
So I hope they fix
Uh,
that.
What you got, old man?
put your fucking phones away and intervene. Like this could have just
Yeah,
been a
that's what I'm saying.
regular,
Who
good
do
old
to
fashioned ass
pull her
whooping.
off of her?
But yeah, everybody want to have their phones out and document this shit for I don't even think World Star is still a thing. But put your phones away. Like
Yeah.
and
Or
just step in the middle of this because it could have been a two-piece combo and
that's
old girl
that's
could have
it.
won. Old girl, the other girl could have not been hospitalized, and we wouldn't be talking about adult charges. We wouldn't be talking about speech therapy and this girl being in a coma.
Facts. Facts.
It'd just been a schoolyard fight. So yeah,
But
put them phones away and
you can
just
tell
step
when
in the middle of
somebody
this shit.
snap. You see somebody
All right.
Be a
snap.
referee.
You
Yeah,
let her get her
I got
ass
you.
whooped, but then when it get too crazy, step in and grab her the fuck out.
Wait,
Whoever,
yeah. I
black
How
or
mean,
many
we come
white.
times?
from
How
an
many
era.
times we stopped the fight and we didn't see one of our homeboys get mopped up and was like, "All right,
Yeah,
now time. That's it.
That's
That's enough,
enough.
bro."
That's enough.
Yeah, he ain't even moving no more, man.
Yeah,
He
that's
he
enough.
he leaking all over the place. That's it, man. You got him. You got him. But half
yeah,
the time, once a dude got like stole on and he dropped, that was the end of the fight.
yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
Motherfucker
What should I
walked
find
off
a
real
video?
smooth. But this
I
is
would
the
like.
new
I
age,
would
like you said, with the
like a video.
phones. So
well, we in a much more violent society, also, man. You got to think for 69.99, every other month, man. You can go on pay-per-view and watch grown men stomp each other senseless on the UFC
yeah,
till the ref decide, hey, man, this motherfucker ain't no more good to the world. It is. Motherfuckers don't fight no more. This could have been somebody
it's
getting shot. So,
always
go ahead, brother.
never underestimate somebody's willingness to defend their peace.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
violate somebody's peace, just like somebody is just like, oh man, you always so cool, you always just even kill. Imagine the flip side.
There you go.
Like I
Period.
choose, people choose to be peaceful. Just think when
Hmm.
they don't. And that day old girl chose to not be peaceful. Like, you know what, enough's enough. I'm gonna learn you today.
I always
And
tell
that's what
people,
happened.
if you meet somebody and they just nice and they always cool,
Be
let that
careful.
motherfucker be nice
Be
and always cool.
Do not
Let me
underestimate that.
let me
Go
tell
ahead.
you, man. We got the Cuddy. He can he can back me up on this one. He can attest to this, man. We got the homie Cosmeezy. The first time I met Cosmeezy, man, laughing, joking, smiling, still ain't never seen him do anything other that until one time one of them cats said something to him in the fire station and he turned like, let people laugh, joke, and be nice, man. Just let them laugh, joke, and be nice, be cool, man. You don't know what people got going on, what's on their
Mhm.
back, and what you don't know what people are laughing through or
That
smiling
part.
through or
Oh my
being
God.
peaceful through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene on A Christmas Story when Ralphie beat dude's ass and
Ralphie was
everybody
tired of that shit.
that that's it. He had enough. And they were like, Ralphie, your mother's here. And he steady cussing his ass off, hitting that motherfucker with combos. That's it, man. Enough's enough.
It looked just like it.
They had Ralphie homie tongue all on the motherfucking pole. Ralphie
Yeah.
was like, man, I'm gonna whoop your ass, pussy. You and your brother. Ralphie was
Hey, your
gangster
DM
with
about
that
to.
one.
Hey, your DM about to blow up from all type of chicks. Your wife about to be like, you showing
Go,
my thumb on
go,
that motherfucker.
go,
Go,
You
man.
showing
Go,
go,
my
go,
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 motherfucker.
go. Hit the gas, fam. Hit the gas.
go,
Please hit the gas.
go.
Kiki
God
back.
damn, it's
Kiki
Kiki.
back. Fuck,
Kiki
man.
back.
Kiki back.
Ooh, Kiki back.
Rallo Honcho. Come on, man. These kids, we talk about these fucking phones again, man.
Yeah.
I know y'all
Tragedy,
can
man.
use the
Yeah,
phone to
somebody.
call for help and not just record, right?
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
can somebody please explain this story?
So this young rapper was on social media, promoting one of his songs, and doing that shit with a loaded firearm, and end up just shooting himself in the head.
Well, he
Go
took
ahead.
the safety off before he put it to his head. I don't know why a lot of them saying it was a suicide, man. I don't know, man. There's a problem with this new culture